Yo, Novatos, thanks again for tuning into yet another video. Infamous coming at you live from the West Coast. Yet again, we are looking at a Lowrider ST. Now, there's been a few in the Facebook group. People have posted these on sale. I believe this one by far seems to be the most, I don't know, I guess the highest priced. If you guys read just the description, I'm going to try to blur out the names and the comments because the comments aren't nice. Not at all. Selling my bike, I'm just trying to get what I still owe. Asking $38,422. Wow, man, for a $22,000 bike, that's tough, man. That's gonna be tough. I covered the dealer markup. I will not expect to recover that. So I guess this number does not include dealer markup. How is that possible? You guys are wondering, how does somebody pay almost $40,000 and still look at somehow losing a little bit more of what they paid for? Now, based on the comments, the guy's located in Hawaii. There's a lot of people wondering, hey, are you in Australia? Are you in New Zealand? Because I guess $38,000 is what people are paying over there for the Lowrider ST based on the comments. Of course, you guys want to check out this thread, this post. You guys have to join the Facebook group. So anyways, people are wondering, man, how is this even possible? And based off the image right here, I could tell you he's got a few modifications. He's got a seat, BMC, of course. It's a BMC, the wall seat. The exhaust, you guys can see it's a Bassani exhaust. It looks like he has stock bars. And, I mean, crap, I guess that's pretty much it, man. Where's the money at? All right, so based off the image, like I said, oh, you know what? This might not be BMC seat. I thought it was. All right, it's a Speed Merchant. It looked like a BMC from, back over here, but it's a Speed Merchant seat. And he has a Bassani exhaust. And, yeah, that's it. I don't think he has risers on here. I think those are stock. He's got probably a couple LEDs. He's got some smoked out lenses here. So he probably has, some LEDs back here as well. But that's pretty much it. Pretty much stock, $38,000. And I started thinking, man, because he's sharing, some of the comments and he is responding to some of the positive comments where people are wondering and people are asking, how is this possible? People think it's, he's trolling, but I mean, it seems like he's like he's serious about selling the bike. But honestly, you guys let me know in the comments. You guys think anybody's going to be paying $38,000 for this? And not to mention, I started thinking in my head, can you refinance this? Could you take it to somebody else and get a better deal? And honestly, most credit unions are willing to, pay a little bit over MSRP, but when it's, this much over, maybe $15,000, something like that, I think. The bike's worth $22K. Yeah, maybe about $15,000. There's no credit union that's gonna refinance this for you. You would have to pay them $15,000 just to refinance this bike, depending on what deal he's doing. And not to mention, he just got the bike. I mean, the bike's been out since May or April, depending on, I don't know where the list is. So I mean, it's just one of those impulse buying. I said in all my videos, do not pay for a bike kind of like this. You guys saw some of my other videos. Some of the dealers were asking for $45,000. I mean, that's possible. Maybe they got them like that. Maybe they got them. But I started thinking, you know what? He probably paid for the labor and the parts. So the seat, the exhaust, and maybe a tuner. He probably financed that. I'm guessing. I mean, that has to be it. Because, man, $40,000 for a basic build. And like I was mentioning, zooming into the image, because like I said, I don't plan these videos. These are your stock riser covers. So I mean, man, people are wondering, what do you have in it? Is it a 131, or is it a stage 2? Is it a stage 3? I mean, what else do you got? Because I mean, based off the image, you don't have much. So man, it just sucks seeing something like this. And you guys remember my other video where I mentioned the other guy trying to sell his 2021, I believe, for $26,000, and he didn't have, I mean, he had Viking saddlebags and he had exhaust. He didn't really have much. And you know, it's a good looking bike. You guys know I really like the look of the new fairing. I like the overall look of this new bike. You guys know that you know this isn't a lowrider S by any means, because it just doesn't have some of those unique features that the lowrider S has, and I'm not gonna get into it because I have a whole video on it. But man, you know, they got this guy pretty bad, and a lot of the people in the comments, I mean, they point that out. So man, it just sucks seeing something like this and knowing, you know, $40,000 for this bike plus the interest plus the 6 years or whatever loan he got. Holy crap, you're looking at what, maybe $50,000. Now there's been bikes like this that I've seen on Laidlaw's channel where he had the Coastal Glide. If you guys remember the Coastal Glide, he had that, or the Coastal Glide 2, he had that for about the same price. No, actually I think it was a little bit more than $40,000. I believe he had it for $45,000, the Coastal Glide 2. And of course, you guys, you know, seen that build series, he put dual disc brakes, and it was a Sport Glide, and Sport Glides don't have dual disc brakes. So there was a lot of machining, there was a lot of customizing. You know, it was one of the first ones with the FXRT fairing. It had a custom color. I preferred the Coastal Glide 1. It had that orange and black. The Coastal Glide 2 had like the baby blue or the cobalt fastback blue with the black. So man, you know, there isn't, like I said, there isn't much, and like I mentioned, I believe that's probably it. Maybe he financed these parts, maybe he financed the labor. That's the only way I see, you know, this being up, you know, up there with the $40,000. But, and you know what, something else to mention, of course, the dealers, the hype, people want to get their hands on these bikes. Of course, you guys remember some of the dealers outside of the United States, they're probably not going to get one of these at all this year. You guys remember, of course, the hype, the shortages, you know, something about maybe every dealer's probably going to get maybe about 2 or 3 of these models. So maybe, you know, a little bit of that unicorn, a little bit of, you're going to be one of the first ones to get it. Maybe that had, you know, a little bit to play with this overall purchase, or maybe he's just trolling people. I mean, man. But I mean, they tried playing that card with me when I was trying to get my hands on my 2020. Of course, it was released. I was one of the first ones to take a look at it, and of course, they had deposits on the bikes. They had some of them sold, and they were willing to let me cut in line and get my lowrider S, as long as I was willing to pay, of course, $5,000 over MSRP, and I just wasn't having it. You know, if you guys seen my video, I always said, you know what, I don't care if I'm the first one, I don't care if I'm the last one. I just want to get a bike, a lowrider S, especially because, yeah, I mean, it was it was just my dream bike ever since 2017, 2016. I've been wanting to get one, and just the overall color scheme, I'm not going to get into it. You guys already seen my videos. This bike is gorgeous, and you know, man, for $22,000, I think it's a steal. For $24,000, man, I don't know. I might be willing to pay $24,000 for this, but you know what? Not one penny more than $24K. I'm just not having it. So, like I said, they tried playing this game with me. They tried, you know, playing this card. Hey, you're going to be one of the first ones in your area to say that, you know what, I have a lowrider S. And you know, I just wasn't in it. Maybe if I was 10 years younger, maybe if I was in my 20s, I'd probably be willing to do that. But in my 30s, with the family, financials, you know, stuff, shaky grounds right now with the economy, man, I just don't see myself paying anywhere over $24K for this bike. I mean, it's a good looking bike. I like to see it. I like the exhaust. I bet it sounds mean. It's got that 117 in it. But man, for $38,000, it better have a 131 and, you know, maybe a custom paint job. So I don't know. I mean, that's just me. And of course, it better have ESP. Maybe that's what he got. Maybe, you know, what happens is with these new bikes, people buy them and they want to add all the coverages, and this is what they get you. Of course, you guys remember they were trying to add somewhere around like $7,000 worth of coverages. You have wheels and tires. You have gap. You have what is it? You have the ceramic coating, which is absolute garbage. If you get it at a dealership, you are throwing your money away. You're better off throwing your money in a barbecue pit. You know, get those $2,000 and just, you know, throw them away. If you're buying the ceramic coating at the dealership, you could get that done anywhere at a detail shop for half the price, and you're not financing it. It's one of those things where I always tell people, don't get the ceramic coating. It's not worth it. So maybe you got the ceramic coating, you got the extended warranty, you got the prepaid plan, the maintenance plan, you got everything, you know, that alone, the legendary package. Of course, that's what they call it, the Harley's owner legendary package. Maybe he paid $7,000 for that, for the like I said, extended warranty, the service plan, the tires and gap, all that good stuff. He probably paid $7,000 for that, plus of course all the other stuff. But I don't know, you guys let me know in the comments, what do you guys think about this one? Is this another big mess up? I mean, man, you guys, I don't know, I just want to share these videos. Hopefully you guys learn from mistakes like this. Don't do this to yourself. If this guy can't, you know, nobody's gonna buy this bike for $38,000. He's gonna be stuck with it, and he's gonna be making what is that, man? I'm paying $260. This is double, so he's probably paying maybe around $600 a month. Who knows? You know, and on top of that, the insurance. It's yeah, I mean, it's a bad deal all the way around. Man, yeah, and he's in front of 7-Eleven. That's pretty much all he'll probably be able to afford for the next 5-6 years, getting those little burritos and those little hot dogs. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this guy's loaded with money and he just doesn't care, because he was just saying, you know what, if I can't get rid of it, forget it. I'll write it. But like I said, this is the second or third Lowrider ST up for sale. These bikes are coming out there now. You guys can find these used bikes. Don't pay the dealership these crazy markups. Don't throw away your money, man. I mean, come on. You guys, let's just slow down. Let the hype die down. Exactly what I did. Come back 6 months later and see where, you know, where you're going to be at with the dealership, because they're going to be producing these bikes for the next couple of years, guys. This isn't a limited run. This isn't like an Icon or anything like that. And speaking of which, you guys should be hearing some news within, you know, the next year about the Icon Lowrider ST El Diablo. So if anything, I believe that might even be worth the, what, $26,000. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments how much you guys think they're going to be asking for the El Diablo Icon. I'm guessing somewhere around 33,000 bucks. You know, considering all the damn fees. Yeah, you guys, just thanks for tuning in. Thank you for watching yet another video. You guys stay out there, stay safe. Don't believe everything you read. Life's risks. Get out there and ride. Later.